We are... Son of a gun. I was going to do this beforehand. All right, we are good now.
Good call.
We are ready to do it big, and it is SG versus paiN, game number 2. A pretty even 30-minute game, but then you talked about it early. If Morphling does Morphling things, they're going to win, and no one stopped him.
It's weird because all he does is farm and scale, and then he gets to this point where he's just unmanageable.
Yep. Well, are there any heroes late game that can manage him besides like Voids and stuff, you know what I mean, with bashes and whatever?
I don't even think it's the carry match. I think it's just disables that actually work against him.
Yeah.
Like, Axe destroys him. He gets Blade Mail called, he kills himself on it every time.
Yeah. So maybe. Well, Axe has not been like picked in this region at all. And if I remember, Laposa used to love playing Axe, not just in game, but I would always watch him play it in pubs, and I guess it's just not in their repertoire of heroes.
Axe and pub heroes is like the hero every carry player fears. You know, he destroys the game, but in competitive, it's not the same. Right? You see Beastmaster first picked almost every single game, honestly.
Again, yep. Same thing in a row. Is it going to be a Warlock +1, do you think? Does paiN go with it again?
It seems pretty likely.
It does.
I don't see why not. Hero's still good.
Yep. They did lose with it, and it didn't feel very... it did great in the laning phase, right? You just heal up. You do... I mean, laning phase is easy, Warlock. You click W, maybe you pull a creep here or there. But late game, we saw Fatal Bonds, but it just didn't seem that big of an impact. I was surprised. I didn't know if it was like how the game was set up, but it wasn't that big of an impact.
Usually with Fatal Bonds, you have some AoE spells, right? Or some sort of AoE damage so that you can actually use it pretty well, but... I don't know. It didn't seem that impactful. I guess the big thing is that, you know, heal, it's not that useful in team fights, right?
Yeah.
It's not the huge wow spell.
Oh, we've...
IO.
That was not banned out. I was looking at the bans and like, something changed, and that would be a pretty big one. They banned out the Lycan instead, and maybe they assumed SG was going to take the IO, but they go Beastmaster instead. Now you have an IO Disruptor. That's pretty... Feels like a pretty weak laning support duo, at least.
Yeah, definitely. Especially against Beastmaster. You have some weaknesses there, but if you can make it through the lane phase, you have such good catch with Disruptor and IO.
Yeah.
And Winter Wyvern. This is a Stand King hero.
It is.
You know, he plays a lot of IO, and he also plays a lot of Winter Wyvern. So he knows exactly how this interaction works. You just ult whoever IO's tethered to, or you ult the IO, and they all just attack him. It's good, but it's not that good in lane.
Exactly. But maybe they're okay pinging for the laning phase because they see, they're like, wait, IO Disruptor is just as bad.
Exactly.
Like, whatever, we can get a 4 maybe.
We're not going to get overrun by a level 2 Disruptor.
Yeah.
It just doesn't happen.
God, Disruptor in lane, like your level 1 feels really good, and then everything after level 1, you're like, till level 7, you're like, doesn't feel that good.
I can't wait to cast my level 1 glimpse.
There's the Beastmaster Winter. Yeah, you talk about the Winter Wyvern, too. I know Stan King and Kitrak are friends. And over in the European Qualifiers, by the way, is going on, I think, Beyond the Summit 3. I'm not sure, but Kitrak's been picking Winter Wyvern. They're doing a great job. Apparently, it's like them and OG look way better than everyone else, which, you know, who knows what's going to happen there. I'm excited. I want to see it. Is OG getting a free slot to TI, or will someone give him a fight?
That's right.
That's fun. But they still have a while to go. SA, best regen to cast, because guess what? We thought we were only going to cast it for 4 days. That's a lie. We're going to cast it for 6 to 7 days.
Excellent.
Excellent. Ember Gyro banned out. There's the Morphling ban. Yep. They thought maybe it was just the attuned Morphling where maybe it's just him owning us, but nope. They realized Costa Bela can play a pretty mean Morphling himself, and they ban it out.
It's one of these carry heroes that's just so hard to deal with, right? Can't kill him. He kills you. It's just that E-Blade combo, one-shots people. Is there anything else we're missing in the ban phase? Anything big?
Doesn't look like they banned. So they banned both cores from last game, the Lycan and Morphling, away from SG. There's still... What about... Is Elder Titan still good? The 4 hero for Flea on SG?
I think, especially... Yeah, it is good. Oh. Against IO too, right?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah?
But we'll see. Maybe... Well, paiN obviously won't take it unless they're running in the offlane. So paiN, they show their 2 supports, and you talked about it. They love picking that Beastmaster first. They weren't given to it, and now they're probably going to take their offlaner here, I would assume.
For paiN? I mean, they always pick Tabo's hero pretty early, right?
Yeah.
So I do assume this is going to be his hero.
Okay, there's no... I was like, what if they do the Enigma? There's no way you do an Enigma versus Beastmaster Winter Wyvern. Those are like 2 of the best heroes versus it. Like, not even Tabo's that crazy, I hope.
You never know.
You never know.
You know, if you pick Enigma super early, you've got to expect counters, right? Yep. There's still the push factor. Midnight Pulse is strong.
Why do both these teams... I guess... Are both these Brazilian teams sponsored by? Because they're after sponsor. I mean, obviously we don't know what they mean, but they all have it.
Could be their girlfriends. I know
That
it's the
could be
same
too.
name, but it still could be.
Wait, no, it's some of them are the same. It looks like Weehaws is a little different.
Okay.
That's about it. But that's Pango. That was the one band we were missing because I remember Pango's been first banned almost every game, and now it didn't even get first picked. But we're here, and that is going to be Tavo's hero.
Yeah.
Do you like playing this hero?
I love playing this hero.
What makes him so good? Is it his ulti or is it
the ulti is really hard to use?
Yeah.
And he's super mobile, so every now and then you mess up and you get stuck between like
anywhere? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've played it 4 times. I'm obviously not a great player like you, but you just laugh. In my bracket, you just laugh. You're like, I
Yeah.
just lost my team, the team fight, but I had fun.
Guys, I spent the entire team fight on this hill and I just couldn't get down. I'm sorry. But he's really fun to play. He's not that strong in lane because he has like 500 health and like 40 damage, but once you make it past lane phase, he's really strong. Yeah, there's the Elder Titan for SG for Flea again.
Had a very good game. Not only that, they got the 2 first kills bottom lane. Had a great start to laning phase and then a great middle game. Stomp is just one of those. You're not only stomping a lot of people like you throw out your spear and stomp. If someone tries to go on you, that stomp's gonna hit that person and the person going on you. It's one of those weird heroes who is useful in 2 different spots on the map.
It covers just so much ground, and he's fantastic in lane, fantastic in team fights. What's his Death Prophet?
Okay, this is a lot more paiN-esque. The Tavo, Pango, and the Weehaw Death Prophet.
Mm-hmm.
It's still, I'm not a... Like, I like King RD on the playmakers, and IO, I mean, he can be a playmaker, but he needs a +1 to do it, and it's a lot different than a Sand King.
It's not the Sand King or the Clockwork that can do things by themselves, right? You're just going to see IO with probably the carry hero the entire game.
Yep.
And then they're going to need someone to make those moves and disrupt her. While he can kind of do it, he also can't do it on his own. He's follow-up, basically.
And IO's like a more reactive hero, right? Especially in the laning phase. Like, you're not going to get kills straight up usually, but if they dive you...
Exactly, it's the bait.
Good chance,
That's when you come in with the heal, and then you can turn the fight afterwards. No, that is a good point, though. King RD, he's always on the playmaker.
That's interesting. Well, as we said, best of 3 here. Loser plays again today against Taurus, but winner, they're sitting high and mighty on the throne of SA over in the grand finals waiting for their next opponent. Lena. So they really wanted this Lena Death Prop matchup because they picked the Lena. They could have picked their mid hero last to hide it, but they took it right away.
Yep, they took it here so it doesn't potentially get banned out. Looks good. Lena has tons of damage for Death Prophet to deal with, so
I still think Lena's like the best middle hero. I don't know, just in general.
She doesn't lose any matchups really. Like TA is the hardest one, right?
Yeah, it's the hardest. And even if you somehow outplay the TA even once, you can just take over that lane.
You can win. You'll see some of these great players like Sumo actually win this matchup.
And, I mean, you just scale late game. You have one of the best level 20 talents to scale into the late game.
Yeah.
Your passive plus the talent. She's just a really good hero. I love watching her play because she's exciting and she's just a good hero.
The hero looks simple, but I think this is one of the highest skill cap heroes in the game just because of how fragile you are.
Yep.
You die to literally anything.
Yep. You waste your Yules on one stun, you're going to die to another stun. You don't do everything perfectly, exactly like you said. Very high. And now, last ban, Luna coming out. Don't want to give Costabile that Luna.
So what's his carry hero going to be? We have a...
What's the IO +1? On either side. You know what?
Yeah, both teams need
I'm looking at SG, and I'm seeing Costabile, and I'm seeing Arc Warden actually looks really good in this match. Maybe am I wrong? Is Arc Warden good? Arc Warden's good versus Death Prophet, I thought, decently. Like, the ghost will still hit you if you're in the bubble, and she's not.
Right.
But, like, they don't really have the burst to bring down someone like an Arc Warden. Or the split push, right? You have IO TPing someone. I don't know.
You have nothing to do with the split push duty. And the high ground from SG with an Arc Warden would be insane. It's ET.
It is.
Wow, look at you, Grant.
Dude, it's literally only because it's Costabile, and I watched so many pubs with him playing it, and I was like, this is the dream Arc Warden game, it feels like.
This looks real good. You know, this is one of these heroes that it changes how the game's played, right? And I know he can go some funky builds. Envy has experimented with, like, Meteor Hammer and Mech Necrobook.
No, thank you.
We're not going to see any of that garbage here.
We're going to see a true Arc Warden carry player. What is it usually? We see... I actually saw in Europe they were playing... Oh, God, they lost. It was TFT and Frost was playing it. He had phase boots. And I'm not saying that's wrong. Well, I think it's wrong. I'm not saying it is, but I'm pretty sure you do brown boots, Aquila Midas into Boots of Travel, and then, what, like a Maelstrom? Even Maelstrom before Boots of Travel.
Yep.
Like, it feels like you need those items, and then you become a hero.
Yes. You know, when you think about it, in terms of carry heroes, like Midas Maelstrom, it's not that much gold.
Yeah.
Compared to like all these other heroes that need like Lincoln Sphere on Morphling to farm or to actually fight, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, what are they gonna pick against it though?
It's a good question. I feel
I don't actually know.
paiN Gaming has a decent. We talked about the kind of run you over, and with Death Prophet Pangolier and a decently quick paced carry, you could run over Alina and Arc Warden, right? Like, especially with an IO, you can just run over them. I think they have to pick something really fast paced, but
You definitely can, but it's still like Winter Wyvern ET, right? You can't keep running into these.
Even Dragon Slave too. Yeah, you cannot. That's got a lot of deep push. I feel bad if they do push uphill, even if they're up. If paiN's up 30,000, pushing uphill still looks impossible.
They walk uphill and they take 1,000 damage nukes instantly.
Yep. Oh, yeah, and Beastmaster. They actually all have long range nukes. Oh my goodness.
It's way different from last game where like both teams were good at pushing towers, but neither of them had any outspam.
Yeah. So who? They banned Luna. I actually really like if they would have picked Luna. Well, maybe not, but we're gonna see because they only have 5 Saiyans here. That is their reserve time, and there it is.
PA.
That is a very fast-paced carry hero.
It is.
You don't get. I mean, you're decent 6 slotted, but when you get a Battle Fury +1 item, that is when you're on your top.
Yeah, and it's a melee hero to close the gap in an Arc Warden as well. Not too bad. But PA is also PA is just so worrying against all this magic damage. Like Lena's gonna blow PA up. ET, same thing. Beastmaster Roar.
And this is once again. I mean, we both said we liked SG's draft last game. I kind of like, even though the other team has an IO. IO Death Prophet. I really like SG's draft.
It's so weird not to favor a team with IO in their draft, right? But I also like SG's lineup. I think this Arc Warden just it changes everything.
Yep. I love that set too. Like he's wearing a hoodie, but like he doesn't have a face. I don't know.
He can't see.
He can't. What are you doing, bud? You don't need that. He did have a pause actually, but we're back. Tavo and pause again. So how are these lanes going to go? It's going to obviously be Lena versus Death Prophet middle.
Mm-hmm.
And then we assume it's going to be Beastmaster Elder Titan off lane, and that will be going up against... Do you put IOPA in the off lane, right?
I think you do put IOPA in the off lane. You dodge a strong lane, and you can kind of pressure Arc Warden.
Do you try lane? And do you put Pango by himself up top, or do you have to put Disruptor with Pango?
I don't think you have to put Disruptor with Pango, but...
That tri-lane's not very good
Exactly, right? Disruptor, he wants levels.
Yeah.
I think the big thing that Disruptor he needs is that he needs a pull camp. He needs to be able to sentry that and actually try to control that, but...
So we will keep tabs on that, though. And as you said, Disruptor, he wants to pull it back. Maybe you get some farm under the tower. We will see another quick pause coming out from Stan King. They're up 1-0 right now, as you see on the top. And now, Sec Internet. Obviously, Internet a little bit, tougher down in South America.
Yep.
But they don't have the Internet we have here or in Europe, so...
No big deal, though. They have the technician out there. Sec Internet. He's currently fixing it right now.
He is getting it. He is ready to go. He's like, okay, hold on. I know you're only playing for possibly $30 million. I'll get it fixed, though. Don't worry.
He's got his hard hat on. He's all business.
Did you ever, when you were playing at TI, did you, right before a game, you realize, it's wait, this game could be for $10 million? Did it ever just, click in your head and made you nervous, or?
No, I never made it that far.
No, okay. I thought you played in the main bracket once, right? At least?
Yeah. TI3.
TI3, yeah. Okay.
And then TI4, I lost in group stages.
Was it? Oh.
It was only top 8 the way through.
TI4, I was not. I remember as going as a spectator. I was not very happy with that.
Yeah. But, they've done away with that.
Yeah, they have. It's always 16. Everyone gets to play on the main stage. That's the biggest thing. Even if you do bad group stages, you should get that experience of playing in the who knows how many 10,000+ people.
Yep, you still have a chance to keep going through on the big stage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on best of ones? Do you think it's okay as the first round losers? That's when I'm okay with it.
I think that's the best place for it.
Yeah, if you have to have it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Ideally, they're not great, but obviously there are things that come into play. Right, time. Best of 3s take a lot of time, especially if every series goes to 3 games.
And you don't know. That's the thing. You don't know if they're going to go to 3 or not. So yeah. Why is Weeha? It has to be his characters, because whenever him or Stan King gets a kill, it cuts it off in the kill feed.
Oh yeah, you can't even see how much gold they get, right?
It's really annoying.
Yeah.
We see some spam coming out as SG tries to fix their stuff. I mean, we're paused. Usually I'd get mad if it was in game. We're paused. I don't care. Spam away, my friend.
I can't wait for 2020 when the chat wheel can actually cast the entire game. You have bits of OD Pixel and Fox, and then you have some Toby coming out.
That would actually be sick. And look at this. Why are you trading tips? You don't actually, if you didn't know, you don't actually get the tips from the private lobbies. You can use them, but you don't actually get them. So why are you guys tipping each other?
Trying to build some confidence, you know?
Okay, you're right. We actually haven't seen any bad manner tips in this series at all.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with, I actually don't mind them. But it's cool, to see a nice calm game. And let's see what they're looking at right now. It does look like they're roaming 3 up top. And, well, they're putting PA in the bottom lane. And that PA, I don't know, man. If they do Beastmaster, Elder Titan, PA won't farm at all, will she?
I think it might be that it'll be Winter Wyvern and Beastmaster, because their lane's weak anyways, and then that will secure Arc Ward in a better lane with ET, just because he's a bit stronger.
Uh-oh. I don't know if you want to be running into this. They're going to see a lot of people. Stun comes out. It hits onto 2 of them. Disruptor's going to go down. Will they be able to get away? Flea is just going to run them. They're going to get King RD. They might even get more. They need to focus on getting them both. Oh, and that's perfectly stunned by ADR, like you said. Well, SG. Wait, was that double ADR? Oh, my goodness. If you're Weehaw now, you're like, wait, that guy has 500 extra gold plus the runes?
He has an extra null, basically, once the rune comes out.
You know what makes that fight so bad? Is sometimes you're like, oh, we traded regen. There was no regen traded. They just got dumpstered.
It was not a trade at all. Yeah. This is your strategy you save for an important game, right? You bring 4 heroes there, you cut the trees, you wait for the other team to come contest you, and you just kill them. And
it worked. And oh, they're gonna. Oh my God, Weehaw has to. They got 3 runes, and he got 2 kills. What are we looking at? He has a full null. He can get a second null in 5 seconds. He's going to start the lane double null.
That's crazy.
And as you know, Tavo is in trouble. Oh, the miss uphill. Would that have been a kill if he hit it? I think it might have been.
They might still get it because Costabile has he's got a Spark Wraith.
He does. And I think Stan King has at least one. I think he has to hit his attack, though. He missed that one, but if Stan King, he has one more Arctic Burn attack. If he hits it, I think it's going to be a guaranteed kill. We're going to fly. As you see, we see Stan King says it's a DC, and it's a pretty important hero right at this moment. It's Flea.
Yeah. ET's about to get a Spirit, so he'll get some boost feedback from that, and then Costabile can try to land the Spark Wraith. Yep. I think Tavo's dead.
I think he should be dead. Oh, Flea reconnects, and Costabile says goodbye.
All right, so the internet technician. Uh-oh.
Now they're all
made a mistake, I guess.
This is not a good sign, especially with SG. Already almost, can we see the gold already? Net worth, they're already almost up. It looks like 650 gold after just rune spawn.
Jesus.
Obviously the early game, I mean, it's a very big deal, but you just keep going. Look at Tavo, throws out a D, the D face.
Yep.
Okay, so it will be Duster plus HFN bottom.
Can you imagine what it's like for Stan King and Flea to like run into these issues that they probably didn't have to deal with on a consistent basis, right? It's got to be so annoying.
Yeah.
I get mad when my internet's down for like an hour.
Dude, me too. And sometimes it does. You know, my internet has a thing, and it's always Thursday morning where they fix it for. It's like, you know, those Valve things. You know it's going to go down a certain time. Now I do know, so I don't get mad. But at first I didn't. I called him like, why is it down? They're like, sir, this is scheduled. We sent it in the newsletter. We sent to him like, and I like didn't want to admit I was wrong, so I just hung up. I'm like, oh, uh-oh. That makes sense. Okay, so you do see the. I'm waiting. I think you're right. I think it's almost guaranteed to kill, even if Stan King misses. Did feel bad that he misses that first attack, but
yep.
Why is there just a walking courier with 1 mango? I guess it's bringing it to Flea. That's actually funny because you know the Lena's like, wait, I really wish I had a chicken right now.
Yeah, exactly. Right. He wants to buy that null as soon as possible.
And there we go. Oh, he re-disconnected. But Lena's still in the game. I lied. Lena is gone. This is not looking good currently. Boy. I hate this. I want to. These 2 teams playing Dota is always fun to watch. Like last game, it did feel like that Morphling wasn't going to, but it was like a very close game for 35 minutes. Like these 2 teams always play good games, but
yeah,
I want to see them get played.
Everyone would.
Yep. And we'll see what happens here.
The worst part about the disconnection problems is it can happen anytime. What happens if this happens in a team fight and you have like a 5-man DC?
Exactly.
Right? Like that's so game changing. But there's nothing you can really do about it from either side.
Nope. paiN. They wait patiently. If you didn't know, paiN has been one of the most patient teams in an open qualifier. They waited 20 minutes for a team, and they didn't have to. They shouldn't. Honestly, they shouldn't have waited that long because
I agree.
The rules should be upheld by other people. But paiN, very nice enough to do that. They gave the other team their time as well, so they'll be patient here. I'm sure they're not happy with it, but they are patient.
the worst thing that can happen is when a team is asked if they want to continue to go or not. You know, it shouldn't be their job because no matter what they say, they look like the bad guy. Right? Rules are meant to be followed.
Yep. It's either A, they look like a good guy and they're wasting 30 minutes of their life, or B, they look like a bad guy when they shouldn't have.
Yep.
You never want to be the bad guy in Dota. Well, unless you're PPD. Then you're actually okay being the bad guy.
That's true. He'd prefer to be the bad guy.
He'd prefer. It's always good to have those, you know, just like wrestling. Someone has to be a bad guy. No one cares about watching two wrestlers who are friends.
Is Undertaker the bad guy or the good guy?
Both. He's an anomaly.
Okay.
But kaiN, he's a bad guy.
All right. He's the only one I remember watching.
I remember. Yeah, those two, those guys. That's crazy to think, man. Kids. And now it's like we're wrestling is like Dota to these newer generations growing up. They watching this, they're like, oh my God, SG, are they getting handled right now? No one knows. Tune back in 30 seconds when this pause is over and you'll find out. They ask. Everyone's back in. Looks like they are checking. I don't know why I moved my camera because we are going to be right here. We're going to be watching if he gets the kill. I've never seen this head. Oh.
It's new?
It is new. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous set, actually.
It is.
A lot of sets I'm like, this one is very nicely put together.
Yep, and you can use the Immortal with it too. Here we go.
Let's see. One more attack. He's uphill. Oh, he doesn't get the attack off. No Spark Wraith getting popped down either. And that felt like, I'm surprised Stanking, he didn't even get the attack off. Maybe it was the base attack time, but they're still fine. As you said, you were correct. We are going to see the Winter Wyvern roll on down bottom. So it will be a 2-on-2 lane. So will HFN, will he farm okay in this lane? Or
I think he'll farm okay, but it's going to be really bad for Duster. I don't think he'll be able to do very much in this lane once Winter Wyvern actually has his Q back up.
And I like this. They're trying to bully Lapos and Stanking because they know level 1 Winter Wyvern without his Arctic Burn he's not even a hero. Like a level 1 it doesn't feel like.
He's a range creep.
Yep.
Big blue range creep.
At least he looks good doing it. Top lane, we still see the Pango trying to get healed up a little by King RD. He's not even getting a tango of his own right now, which I'm surprised about, and Flea's just bullying him out of lane. So Costa Belay should have a decent game. The big one, it's going to be the mid matchup because ADR should be doing a great job in this lane. He is going to start double null, as we said. He brings an extra set of tangos. Who does have the better? Are they both pretty similar attack? Like, I guess you can just check, right?
I think Lena's stronger at fighting the Death Prophet with her spells, but DP has a slightly better animation.
Ooh, misses the stun, does get the range creep, though. This range creep's going to be big.
Ooh, got it.
The double null. This double null is actually so gigantic early into the game.
The double null gives him 200 more mana to work with in this lane.
He can just spam, and that's why, right? He's spamming these stuns. He's not really hitting them, but doesn't matter. He has extra mana.
He gets a range grip with it, and he's happy.
And look at this. Axis fly back. HFN taking a lot of damage. Oh, my goodness. They are very close to each other. He actually hits up the W from Stan King, but it won't be a kill. And Laposa eats a ton of damage, and wow. Oh, my God. He thought the Beastmaster was just gone right there, and those were perfectly placed axes. I love it. Laposa tips his teammate, not the enemy team. I love it. You're right. That's nice teamwork right there. And top lane, the top rune, I should say. This could be a big lane changer as well. The double damage if either one of them wants to pick it up. He's going to Aquila Lena. That's a lot more. Why do you just want it for the mana regen? Why not just get a raindrop instead of an Aquila?
It helps you control the lane, so you can always push it into the Death Prophet, and then you can hit the tower a lot harder with the armor on the creeps. But it is a lot of gold investment, right? 2 nulls and Aquila.
Uh-oh. Is the Spark Wraith going to hit King RD? It sure will. He's just going to fly away, though. He'll get out of there. Obviously, it's going to be tough to hold that IO into place besides the Stomp. And now we see SG already up a full 1,000 gold. And you just look at the top team health bars, and it feels like paiN. All their health bars are a little bit lower. They use all their health potions finally.
Yep. Nobody's picked up this double damage yet, but Weehaw sees it with the Observer Ward. He'll probably go pretty soon.
Or is he just...
Oh, he has a bottle, that's why.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be nice. So he'll be able to fully bottle up and get another fully refurbished bottle.
Yep.
Refreshed? Yeah, refreshed. Refurbished means someone's already used it. I guess he has.
He has.
But I guess you can't really sell yourself something. But oh, who knows? Axes flying again. Laposa, as you said, those axes just stacking up constantly. Duster, I'm surprised Duster's actually lived a lot longer. He's level 3 now because he got that solo lane, which feels decent.
Yeah. He is at a regen now, though.
Look at this. They're just running. Are they going to go for the kill? The Axis Fly hit HFN. Laposa gets a little bit nervous, but Mango eaten. Duster just throws out some damage so he doesn't dive him. Wow, this has been a bloodbath of a lane. And it will be under tower. Let's see if HFN gets the last hit. Gets the last hit. All right. Well done under the tower. He has 9 stick charges as well, so he's feeling a little bit better. Oh, and look at this. Weehaw, because this bottle pickup actually has kept Weehaw in this, because he's going to get another, I wouldn't say, I mean, it's kind of lucky that the rune spawns up there. He just got 2 runes in a row.
Yeah, no, that's really good. That's definitely helping him in this lane a lot. Otherwise, he's, 12 damage down on Lina.
No. Oh, nothing like the double null Wraith Band build. A little bit different.
The sampler.
You still got to be careful, because what if... I mean, Lina doesn't have mana, I guess. I guess she's not really... DP's not going to be scared even at level 6, right? Because there's just no mana. And they're going to bring Duster back, full mana, full HP. Try to bully Lapos out of this lane, or Stand King. When you're a support, when do you decide, like, say you're Duster in this game, how do you decide if you harass the Beastmaster or the Winter Wyvern? Oh, missed the kill top, sorry. Costabile goes down to big kill.
Well, that's pretty surprising. They're actually able to kill the Arc Warden in this lane.
And look at that. Flea will take the rune. Oh, a pull. It looks like we have a fight going bottom. The runes get picked out. So yeah, when do you decide to... How do you know, do I harass the core or do I harass the support? Is there like a time when you do that?
You definitely want to check the regen of the heroes. Like, Duster's been playing bottom lane with very little regen, so they've been hitting him a lot. But the core is preferable. But sometimes you can't hit him without taking too much damage, right?
Yeah.
So that is probably the most important thing, just prioritizing your own health. Especially in a lane like this when you have the carry with you, right? You just want to outlast this lane as long as possible.
Look at this. Both heroes hit 6 middle. Obviously, 1 stun could easily get that death prod killed, but top lane, IO. 1 more attack?
He's gone.
And look at that. That's the best part about being IO. You get fluxed on, and you're like, oh, well, I'm next to somebody anyways, whatever.
Yep.
Last hit flies out from Tavo. They're going to see another stomp, but it doesn't hit anyone. They're going to look at Tavo. He has to stand by the creeps now, which he will. And oh my goodness, a regen rune picked up by Weehaw is winning this rune game right now hard.
3 runes, and they're all top.
Yep. And this last one, a great one. Now he can just spam out whatever he wants.
Duster down bottom, getting super, super low.
Trouble getting dove on, but now they're just turning on HFN. Do they think this was going to happen? They're just going to try to run out. This could be a double kill very easily. Nope, Sand King's just going to soar away. Is he going to get this kill? Oh my goodness. He wanted Duster bad.
Yep.
And now middle, look at that. The aggressive glyph comes out. You see that the Death Prophet TP's out. You know he won't be back for a little bit. Just push.
Yep. Melina has the Aquila too, so this tower's going to take a lot of damage.
There we go. Just continues to right-click. The creep wave coming in, but regen rune still on Death Prophet, so not the worst thing can happen. Brings out an observer. Well, wait. Weeaw's trying to micro this chicken, and it's a struggle.
It's tough. Not easy.
It is. Especially when it's not yours, because you can't deliver to yourself. You have to manually take them off.
Yep. And there were 2 wards on the courier, so obviously Lina saw him walk into lane with 1 ward, so she might not suspect there to be one on the hill. Some mind games.
I like it. Both have a ward middle, by the way. Still feels like if ADR just hits 1 stun, you're killing this Death Prophet Laguna. Top will avoid the stomp.
And Tava went for the Javelin Rush right away. No bottle, no arcane boots, so just wants to be as strong as possible in lane and flee. He's could take a lot of damage. Swashbuckle up in 1.
Oh my god.
That's a lot of damage.
But now he's just...
Okay.
Okay. Are they going to chase King RD down? They definitely can. Yeah, he has to avoid and then go to flee. And oh, but look who's here. Well, they don't even know. Now they see that it's Weehaw. Oh, and he's getting the Spirit Siphon off. This might be a kill on to flee. They're running after him. Spark Wraith will hit King RD. Nice dodge, but it should be a right click down. Not yet. Now it will be. So Weehaw, a lot different play of a Death Rod than we've seen, right? Rotating bottom, rotate top. He does help his team out quite a bit, but then you look at this middle tower. It's dead. They have no glyph, right?
Yeah, losing your middle tower this early is awful.
So we're just going to watch this, even though a lot of heroes are low.
Look at this HFN's mid.
Doesn't he just get Laguna?
Oh
my goodness. Oh, you're... Rest in peace, Lil Duster. Doesn't even have to use Laguna. They still have it up. He's 100. I can't believe HFN did that. We were talking about how aggressive he can play. Top lane, Tavo gets the kill on Stanking, pardon me. King RD goes down, middle tower goes down. A lot of action, actually.
Yeah. That's very unusual, right? To see the entire safe lane walk up to mid lane. They can't do anything there anyways. Tower's already dead. None of them can touch Lina. But I guess it is because Weehaw wanted to take the top tower with Exorcism.
It does work out.
Yep.
So it's a 1-for-1 tower trade. I thought it was going a lot worse for paiN, but by getting that tower, trading it, I'm still not. You got to chill, HFN. I know it is daytime and he has the ward, so it's not like he'll just get Lagooned from the low ground. But now bottom lane, you can't really hide anyone in there because look at, they see it. They won't time to stomp perfectly, but oh, the cancel. Yep, that was a smart cancel.
Yep.
And I like this, a full rotation bottom now with that Aquila phase boots Lina with the next creep wave. They could definitely, can they just take this tower? They have a glyph again, but tower's just dead, right?
How do they defend this, right? Is Pango, he has 6, but not really enough mana to work with.
Yeah.
I think this tower is dead. I don't think you bother defending it at all.
Purple pings it, which will be HFN. I like it. He stuns the, he's going to build up those charges anyway. Stuns the one tree they could TP behind. And
Yep, no surprises there.
they do need to glyph it, though. Oh, wait. Wait.
It's on cooldown.
When did they use it? Because it refreshed from middle tower dying. I don't remember when they used it.
Yeah, you're right. I don't either.
And Costa Belay will actually pick it up. I just didn't know when they glyphed. My bad. And, well, that's going to be a Midas coming up for the Arc Warden soon. But top lane, it's getting pushing as well. Oh, my goodness. These safe lanes are just decimated.
Yeah.
These
safe lanes are quite dead.
They are. Do you like that?
Like what?
The dead lane, just the word. Or the 2 words?
It sounds really stupid.
It does. Like, it's a dead lane.
Yep.
But it feels like, what if you just put 5 heroes there? It's not dead anymore.
Then it's alive.
I don't know, yeah. It is true, though. I mean, how the game's in play, it's more of a meta, I would say. I think it's a dead lane meta, if anything, right? Because
sure,
that is how it's happening. It could easily just change if some people just change their playstyles, but it's true. Every game you see it, you just abandon your safe lane, especially once that tier 1 goes down.
Yep, it just becomes too dangerous to stay there anymore. The problem I have with it is it sounds really stupid.
It does. And it's not official. You know, you don't want to give, like, don't let BSJ like, get an official line. Come on, guys.
You can't let that be an actual dictionary term.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Laposa, he's going for the medallion first, which we see pretty common now on Beastmaster, almost level 7. Middle lane, here we see some towers being pushed, but we talked about it. Flea, just Elder Titan alone can defend towers so well, but going to be a little bit tougher versus Ghost of Death Prophet.
Yep, here come the fish.
I love those. They're going to try. I love it. They tank up. Get that siege unit, continue to attack. But look at who's coming in. It's going to be Stanky. Is he going to ulti someone? He does. Oh, my goodness. Death Prop isn't going to die, but going to take a ton of damage. The Stomp comes right after Stanky gets the kill and rolls through. Is Tavo. He's just getting right-clicked, though. Lina going to be flying in. Does he just Lagoon him? Sure does. See you later, King RD. And this fight is a disaster. They're going to lose a lot more, I have a feeling. Duster for sure is going to go down. Dragon Slave actually misses on Duster, but he gets the right-click. He does a lot of damage, and
Flea's fishing with the Earth Splitter.
well, Flea goes for it. Why not?
Yeah.
Tavo tries to push it out. Be careful there, buddy. He'll get out, and that is a disastrous team fight.
Well, we were talking about the outspam that SG have right there. That's a really nice setup, isn't it? Because the Winter's Curse stuns basically 3 heroes, sets up the Earth Stomp too.
Yep. Did he just not have his ulti yet? Or did he not want to use it? Because that last, maybe he just, wait, let me look. Elder Titan's 7.5. Maybe he just didn't want to use it there.
Maybe.
It's fine. The Stomp's good enough, right? Because your lean is coming in.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you need.
Yeah, that was fun. I just like watched Stanky like, are they really just gonna let him walk in and ulti someone? He just like he didn't even use his Arctic Burn. He just like walked in, ultied someone, and
just cruised on in.
Set him up. SG, they're looking clean. If you didn't know, I'm sure. I mean, NA last year, right? It was Stan King and Flea. They were both on the Freedom team, right?
Yeah, Stan King, Flea, CCNC, Snake King, and
so that would be their 2 supports, their off laner, and their middle. Who is their carry?
Was it 747?
It might have been. I think you're right.
Actually, I really don't remember.
I think you're right, though. I believe
it was
maybe
Yawar.
Yawar.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, and that was, and I bring that up because Stan King, they looked so good all group stage.
They did.
And even upper and winter bracket, and they made it. They just didn't have to play for a while. And then winter bracket came, and DC was just hot. And I'm sure that was heartbreaking for like that entire team. But Stan King and Flea, this is their chance for redemption. They were like 1 or 2 games away from qualifying, and
yep.
Now that entire team, they are very successful. CCNC on Optic, these 2 on SG,
that's right.
Yawar on VGJ, and Yawar and Snaking. Yeah, they are very successful.
Yeah,
all individuals.
Bunch of great players.
Now, can SG? They got to finish this out though. You still have to be careful. If you fight and do a Death Prophet ulti and you get off some other bad skills, could be bad.
Yep, the team fight from paiN is still really, really good. You have the Pangolier ball rolling around, Death Prophet, of course, but it's just, if you run down a lane and you get spammed by all these spells, then it's just impossible to fight.
feels like paiN has to play like a more split pushy game, but you have a Death Prophet in PA. You don't really want to do that, but
yeah, you're gonna get outpaced by this Arc Warden who has Midas.
Yep, and 1,000 extra gold. Looks like he is going for the Maelstrom first. I like that. I don't know why I said Boots Trail first. Maelstrom's always better.
Yep, I agree. Without the Maelstrom, you're not even a real hero.
Yeah, like right now, look at it. Even with Hand of Midas and Aquila, like he attacks so slow.
Yep.
Just don't do anything. But they're fine. They're winning these team fights as 4. SG doing a good job. That always seems to be a Stand King-led team. They like just getting someone farm and having 4 strong team fighters. So, what would you do if you're paiN? If you're in paiN shoes right now, do you try to take that middle tower again, or do you just have to farm up on HFN?
I think they need to make a move together to actually get vision. Like, they have 1 ward down, and it is in the enemy jungle, which is good. But what they can do is they can go to that ward, and then they can wrap around behind mid and place some sort of vision behind the tower. But SG have a sentry ward. Of course, Stan King probably knows it's possibly coming. But they need to find a fight on their terms, where they're the ones actually jumping first. And this could be it. They're smoking up with 3 heroes, making their way down towards the bottom lane.
I like Costa Bila pings first, so to get the bounties, like, wait up.
Yep.
Let's get that first.
Priorities.
And here we go. Oh, HFN. Is he going to get roared? He almost didn't see him. He will get roared. Laposa might be in trouble. They're just going to stun out the save
Nice
to
relocate.
the uphill. But wait, 40R is still up there. They actually kill Laposa first. They do get to kill Costa Bila with the Flux. But now ADR is in trouble. He is going to get the double stun up. He's going to go for IO before he goes down. Will he get a 1 more attack? He actually teleports back downhill. He's still alive. And, well, look at that. Wheel actually comes in late with the Ghost. Not even needed. They win the fight. But
Yep, the Ghosts are halfway out, and this tower's full HP, though.
so there's... Looks like it will be a tower kill. No glyph up, so definitely will be a tower kill.
Yep, it's dying pretty fast. There's a lot of outspam, though. ET Winter Wyvern, it's... Oh, just kidding. They're getting pushed back.
Costa Bila got all 4 runes out of the way. Now Stan King, he's a little nervous. Do they want to go for this kill? It's tough to. Looks like a tower definitely. Oh my goodness, Tabo almost kills him. He takes a lot of damage. Oh my
no.
god. The fleet, the aura, plus the Stan King, the Splinter Blast. Jeez Louise.
Yep,
and he's going to go for the stomp. They get Costa Bila top lane. And for some reason, Flea canceled up his stomp, but looks like HFN and King RD just rotate top and kill Costa Bila. But still, oh my goodness. I forgot Elder Titan aura plus anything.
Yeah. It sounds ridiculous to say that, doesn't it? Elder Titan Aura plus anything.
Yeah, but
that's what it is, though.
Yeah. So we'll earn it up. They do get a counter ward here. Stan King will just soar above him looking. And Tavo, he is... Both offlaners are kind of having a rough one. They're just getting destroyed in teammates. Laposa, he got his roar off, got destroyed. But Tavo, he went in, thought he was going to be cute. He just got destroyed.
They're both just dying in the team fights doing... You know, they have to go in and use their
Someone
abilities,
does,
right?
yeah.
But when you die, you don't actually get very much gold from the team fight with the heroes dying and stuff.
Yep, that was a big... we talked about the last team fight, though. King RD saving HFN.
Yeah.
Completely just... And he didn't take him out of the fight to the fountain. He kept him in the fight, and they ended up winning that because of it. And he didn't even die, so nice ulti there from King RD. Almost a Shadow Blade on Beastmaster now. That's going to be a little bit scarier.
Yep, and PA pretty close to Battle Fury. So she'll be able to farm a lot faster. Because that's what Battle Fury does.
What do you go? I've seen, usually if you go the 15 damage, you go the Armor Corruption, the Lifesteal, and then level 25. It's all up to you.
Yeah, I'd say that's about right. I would say the only time I've ever seen the triple Stifling Daggers when you're super far ahead.
Yeah.
Because then you jump in, you get vision of everyone, you slow people too.
You never know.
Keep on chasing.
1 crit, you win the game.
That's true.
3 crits, you win the game. There's 3 chances.
What are the chances of getting that triple crit? Not high. Math is hard.
I'm gonna do it. 15%, 3. It's individual 15%. I don't know. It's something like something.
Yeah.
I would say like 5% or lower. I think it's somewhere there. We'll go with that.
It's lower.
It's lower for sure. Well, we wait. There is a DC. No one's actually DC'd technically though.
Just a pause.
Oh no, it just says lagging. Sorry. Okay. That'll happen. Lag happens anywhere in the world, obviously. Wand flying down to Flea. He's pretty farmed again.
Yeah, he is.
I just realized this.
Stan King too, right?
They both are. I mean, these two. Yeah, you do not. Oh my god, he has a full Glimmer Cape in like a minute.
Yeah.
And that's one of those. When you do play like a 5-winner Wyvern, you get the kill from your ultimate if like the enemy team gets the kill on the hero, and you just farm with Splinter Blast. Like you're a hero that can farm up.
Yep, this is one of the few support heroes that can just push lanes really safely.
Yep, you just
Whenever I see this, I think AUI back on Cloud 9, just Winter Wyvern every game on the side lanes being super, super annoying.
So 25% EXP gain taken by the IO, 1.5 regen by the Pango. King RD, the no boots build on IO, pretty standard.
Yep.
So is there a... It feels like paiN can do Roche pretty quickly with Ghost, right?
Yeah, they can. PA can tank it for a long time, too.
But I guess you're... we talk about the uphill, it's the same thing, right? Elder Titan again, as we saw last game. That is actually...
Elder Titan, Winter Wyvern with Beastmaster Hawk.
SG, they definitely always have these drafts. I've never seen them not have a good, like, Roche fighting or counter Roche team fight.
Yeah.
They just always have that.
When you look at the support heroes, right, these are their heroes, right? Stand King and Winter Wyvern, Flea on the Elder Titan.
He's got it now. Got the Glimmer. As you see, he's just sitting. He's the only one who's sitting in this lane. He'll just throw it out again. He will get daggered on this time. Oh, and it is a crit. 616. I like how it says that it does that much damage, but it doesn't take into account the reduction yet. Yeah. Look at that. He just continues to push it back. What is it? 0.75 duration. Okay. And bottom lane, ADR. He's going to TP out. Flea is just going to tank it up. Tabo actually misses his swashbuckle, but gives Weehaw the kill, so... It's a very slowed down game right now.
It is.
Neither team really wants to team fight.
It's about to speed up, though. Tavo is 10 gold away from Blink Dagger. Weehaw just picked up a Blink Dagger of his own, so now they can actually find these fights more reliably. But,
So do you just go and straight up take team fights, or what do you do?
You definitely look for them, because Pango can initiate them really safely with his ultimate. Like, even if he gets roared, there's a good chance he's not going to die right away. But, I don't know. It's so hard to team fight into Elder Titan Winter Wyvern. I guess the first thing you need to do is kill this Winter Wyvern defending top tower. Like this, when this happens, you just can't play Dota. You're sitting here trying to pressure, trying to get this wave out, and you just can't because it gets pushed back over and over.
Oh. Look at that. Already gone. Both waves cleared, and a full reset. HFN versus Stan King. Who would have known that's the matchup? Bottom lane. There's an Invis on Laposa. Axes fly, Roar flies, medallions there. 2 right clicks should do it. There it is. That was 3, but I meant 2 more. And now we see a TP bottom, though, from the IO. A throw into the air is the Lina. She's looking like she's going to be in quite a bit of trouble. She goes down. And there you see the IO just always that. Being able to globally gank anyone on the map is always good.
Yeah, and that's going to lead to 3 bounty runes for paiN.
Here's some we talked about a little bit ago, but Arc Warden is now, I don't want to say online, but he's at peak. I can be really annoying. Boots of Travel, Maelstrom, he pushes out waves very quickly and can jungle.
Yep. I feel like this hero's not too... He's obviously not picked very much in competitive for a reason, right? He's a very specialized hero. Certain players like to play him. He's good at certain things and not so good at other things, but...
Whoa. Flea and Weehaw. Well... There's going to be a lot more Radiant heroes than Dire heroes, and Flea's just going to go down again. Yeah. And Flea's pretty level. That's level 12. That's a lot of experience and gold going their way.
Yeah, that's 40 seconds. No ET and Stanking us that TP mid to try to defend the tower.
Laposa is here. I think they pinged out. They saw that he TP'd. Now they want to go for this tower.
Yep. Oh, I was saying about Arc Warden. I don't understand this hero. I don't really know anything about him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know when he's strong, when he's online. Like, he has the tools to farm and to come to fights if he wants to, but he's not that strong.
Feels like he's definitely one of the strongest, you know, like 6-slotted heroes, because there's 2, and you have an evasion technique.
Yeah.
But is he strong anytime else? He's good at uphill defense, right? You just put the bubble at the very edge of the tower. I remember seeing that. God, that's so infuriating to play against. Top lane. Costa B lane HFN are very close to each other, but TP's out. And that's almost a BKB on PA. I feel like you get that BKB, you can definitely either do Roche or just start pushing towers down.
Yeah. That's when it gets very scary, especially if you have like an Aegis on top of it.
I think this Aeon Disc, I like Aeon Disc usually, but I know Arc Wardens get nullifiers, and that means you get 2 nullifiers. And Aeon Disc gets popped, you nullify it, it's a garbage item.
Yeah, it's true. And nullifier also destroys Yule Scepter too.
Uh-oh, here we go. A send back on Flea, but... Oh, they are going to go in. Costa Bile's here. It's the fake one, though. They're just going to try to chase Flea down. Can they get him? He is going to get slowed as well, coming out from Stanky on the other side. HFN gets a tower. One more right click. Won't be enough. Tavo wants to get this kill. He tries to dodge it. Is Tavo going to die under the tower? Doesn't look like it on the backside. They're going for more. HFN kills 4DR. Weehaw's going to die, but... Wait, where did ADR die? What? What's he doing over here?
Yeah.
He is all the way in the backside.
Yep, and that's with no Shadow Blade on Lina, too.
Uh-oh, and a send back. Oh, this is going to be killing Laposa. And guess what? paiN Gaming. They're turning this game around. Oh, the roar comes out. Oh, my goodness. I think they were trying to kill the HFN, and they almost give up Tavo because of it.
Yeah. Almost gets the return kill, but now look at Pango's farm. Right, he just had Blink, and now he almost has Crimson Guard. Like he's going to have the Vanguard plus the Chainmail.
It's a very tanky hero, especially if you hit 2 or more heroes with that shield crash.
Oh, yeah.
And this will finally be a tier 1 middle, I believe. And now Arc Warden's coming to defend it. They cannot bring this tower down no matter what they do, it feels like.
Yep. I know the gold lead is still very, very close, but paiN are about to hit some huge item times. BKB on Phantom Assassin, Crimson Guard pretty soon for Pango. Once they get that Aeon Disc, they truly have everything they need to actually take fights well. Like, that dive was really deep, but with an Aeon Disc, maybe he survives, maybe he can actually do something else. Like, Lina's been this much away from BKB for like the last 5 minutes. Like, he hasn't progressed at all, just because he keeps dying.
I just realized he took Tether Grant Scepter bonus.
For who?
You don't even have one on DP, right?
Right.
Pango doesn't have one.
Yep.
Oh, middle lane, pardon me. It's just Stand King dying. They will does PA has one, right? It's really, you don't buy it yourself. Maybe it's good.
I don't think PA has one.
No? So
No.
it's just Disruptor?
Yeah.
I mean, it's good. Obviously, you can't use items, but...
It is really good, but you have to stay tethered to Disruptor then. Is that...
Wait. Let me see. Receive. No, it doesn't look like it. Well, Winter Wyvern's going to buy back, and here we go. This is going to be the Roshan fight. The Ghost's still going. I think they're going to be able to bring it down before anyone even gets here. Here they go. In comes the Titan. Is he going to stomp? We do get the curse.
Oh, the stomp setup.
Will hit 3 of them on the backside. Tavo's rolling in, though. Laposa can't do anything. They are going to kill the Disruptor on the backline. It does a decent amount. King RD gets damaged. BKB popped. 80 yards in a lot of trouble. Has the Yules. Doesn't even use it. Roar on the backside. Pango, not even dead yet. Finally goes down, and they get the Roche, though, and the gold. Stand King bought back. He's going to get silenced. He's trying to fly away. The Sentry Ward, it'll be out of range. HFM on the backside crits 1, and we talked about running him over, and that is exactly what PA is doing right now. Stomp will fly, only hits 1. Stand King dies. That's a dieback. And now Yule's onto the Illusion. It's free gold if you get it. That's also a... Okay. That's also a lost Aegis if you lose it, but they don't. They get the gold. And now this is... SG, they're looking rough. They, as we said, they can defend uphill very easily, but you still don't want to get run over by a PAIO.
Right. This is the item timing's coming into play, right? PA, all of a sudden she's about to have Nullifier with Aegis, so it's super, super strong. And yeah, we have Crimson Guard up on the Pango, then Death Prophet's going to have Aeon Disc too. Still, Lina, no BKB Grant. This is such a problem.
Yeah, she dominated, not even her lane. She dominated the first 30 seconds of the game. She was very far, but now she's really far behind. You don't even have a Shadow Blade. Like, if you had Shadow Blade and not BKB, you're like, okay, I can still do stuff, but she feels very far behind. You look at the net worth. She's below the Pango, who had a rough lane.
That's pretty crazy, especially considering he had the 3-0 start with the early tower, too.
Yeah.
And his game just fell apart after that.
And look at this. They're sitting behind Costa Bile. They know Tavo's already here. Obviously, we see the Heart Piercer on him. Are they just going to straight run at him? Looks like they might.
They might.
They're going to look for him.
Shadow Bladed.
No TP either. He just uses TP to get down here. Okay, so Tavo might be dying here. Swashbuckle up in 5. Obviously, he can jump over some trees, do some crazy stuff, but it's looking pretty bad for him. Meanwhile, who has vision of this Arcane Rune? Looks like Gray is pinging it out. So Dyer knows it's there, but... Oh, Weehaw. Weehaw might just head straight down there, and this is going to be the best rune they can get for him.
They both see it.
Yeah. What? Who will get it? Will they go for the kill? Will they go for the rune? Who knows? Looks like everyone's reconnecting right now.
Lots of lines being drawn on the mini-app. Not the greatest artists. They do play Dota, but they're trying their best.
They're doing it. So when is PA, like, is this when she's strongest, or is she really good, like, super, super late game?
She's pretty good late game. Because you can just fish with the daggers for like a bash or the crit on these squishy heroes like Lina. Lina's not going to have armor for a really long time in this game.
Yeah.
So that's nice. And also with BKB, they don't have damage to kill her. Right? No MKBs coming out, no huge physical or pure damage.
Guess
they see Tavo.
Why you see this as a first pick hero. He's going to blink away. Will they find him? They try to get vision up on him. If Stan King finds him, he just wants to cast ulti to stop him from moving, but he's going to roll instead. He will get roared, and uh-oh, here comes the ulti from Elder Titan on the backside. Leposa will get healed up, still alive, ADR. There's the ulti now on HFN, using a little bit of that BKB. Duster might be the first one dead here. We see the Arcane Rune popped on the backside. There goes Leposa. Over here, though, there's the bubble thrown down. That's the real one. Arc Warden might just go down. ADR is definitely dead, and yeah, this is looking real bad for SG now. And there's a sandbag, doesn't do anything. That's just going to be plus gold. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is an Arcane Rune ulti from Weehaw, so they might just push again after this.
Yep. That was so... Pango's so slippery. Right, like they have vision of him, they're set up, and they try to get the roar, but he just blinks out after clearing the wave instantly. They dive a bit too deep, but of course, you're playing against Io. Shrine's nearby too, so of course they're going to respond. If they manage to actually get that without Pango blinking back, then it could have been really, really good. But it's not the case. Weehaw blinks it aggressively.
He is going crazy. Obviously, Arcane Rune affects that as well, so he'll be good. And Flea will get healed up, but look at that. They're just going to burst him down through with the Spirit Siphon as well. That's a kill. That is no buyback. Can they... Is the game possibly just over if Weehaw gets his ulti up in 40 seconds again? We're going to find out, because in comes the fake one, I hope. And it will be. There's the roar. They're going to go in on Weehaw, but look at that. Instantly, he does have the triple daggers, by the way, and it owns. It goes in, hits Leposa as well. That's going to be a kill. Already dead. Stan King dies to Tavo. Triple dagger will hit one guy. It's Costa Bile. If you get this, yeah, I think it's over.
That's the triple dagger with the bash.
Dude, I love it.
That's crazy.
I'm actually so happy. Even though we saw it twice, but it was, I still love it. You said it's when you're far ahead, and I'm looking at the net worth Brax. He's a little bit ahead.
He is.
He's 6,000. He's 5,000 above his teammate, and almost 6,000 above the closest enemy. That is nuts. And look at this. SG will. I mean, you know, obviously I don't blame them. They do have the high ground defense as we talked about, but this is looking. You just look at HFN's net worth and you say, how in the world can you actually keep playing?
Yep.
But they don't see it. They have to know, though.
That's true. Especially with this level of initiation, right? Pango just rolls in with the ball. There's nothing you can really do. You don't want to roar him. Like, if you roar him, you're just not going to kill him afterwards. And then there's a Disruptor Glimpse to follow up, too. Then you have a PA in your face the entire time. It's extremely difficult for them to find initiation. And I think that's what makes this hero so strong. You just roll in, blink on some hero, you stun him instantly, and then they can't do anything to you. If they roar you, then they're not going to have it for PA, which they desperately need.
Look at this. So ghosts are up. Give me that Aghanim Scepter bonus. What if it made Spirit Siphon Pier? That'd be too much. That wouldn't be very good. You would never get on Death Prob, but it would be an IO one.
Yeah, that's true. There are a lot of those, right?
There's a lot of those.
You wouldn't buy like on your actual hero.
Exactly. But if you get it from IO, you're like, oh, sick.
Yeah, like Luna. That's the big one I think of.
That one's always a fun one to watch. Well, we have a gem up on Pango now, and this is looking bad. This looks to be, they just want to get a tower. They want this tier 1 tower. They're just letting the creeps beat down. They know something. It's like, how is no one defending this? Yep. And then Radiant's like, why is no one hitting this tower? Stan King, he's going to use his nuke, so they will know he's here at least. Weehaw gets, Spark Wraith does hit Invis, by the way. So they know that someone is there Invis. And they're just going to siege it down with the, is it illusion? What is it actually called? A duplicate. We'll just call it the duplicate. Sure. It's not an illusion because it can't use stuff.
Right, it also doesn't die to Hex, so.
I know it actually has a name, so I'm just going to call it the duplicate. Well, middle lane, HFN kills a tier 2, and they're just pushing in.
Oh, it even says duplication of itself.
That's what I saw. That's what I read, yeah.
Okay.
But I swear someone called it, like, his brother. I don't know. It's definitely not his brother, but you just leave him to die every time he's worth nothing to you. Yep. Triple dagger. That feels nice. The Wild Ring Ripper camp with triple daggers. It's quick farming.
If you crit on the daggers, too, they clear creep base with Battle Fury.
This is quite the PA game. Now we just haven't seen much, right? Like we saw the Winter Wyvern's ulti last fight. It went to just shutting PA down. It wasn't to get someone killed. It was just, you're BKB'd, we're going to hold you down. And it didn't do very much. Top lane, Flea is dead. Flea is just going to get held in place. Tavo's ulti rolls in. Duster actually gets the kill. And now you almost have just look at their money. Tavo almost has a full Guardian Greaves as well.
Yeah, they're all so farmed.
He definitely has enough money if he wishes to purchase it. Disruptor, though, Duster, 1,000 gold. He's still living up to his name, being Dusty.
Yeah. Little Dusty.
Man, I don't know. Arc Warden very under farm now as well. Has to go for the Hurricane Pike. That's not an item you want to get past 30 minutes ever, really.
It helps, but it does not feel like the right item, right? Like, you need MKB to deal with this PA, but you also need items to survive, so he just needs too many items right now. He's just way too underfarmed compared to PA. I guess PA is just overfarmed.
Yeah. That's 22,000. My God.
Yep. At least SG have Winter Wyvern, right? If you're losing the game and the enemy has a lot of damage items, they can kill each other.
Who do you want to get? I mean, you just use it on Weehaw, right? If somehow like right now, right? HFN standing next to Weehaw, you just use it on Weehaw and hope. But he has the Aeon disc.
Yep, that's the problem.
Damn. Triple dagger. Oh. Clears out the Hawk, and now they're just going in. You do see they're going to try to do deep push. They're not doing it quick enough, and Range Rax is definitely going to go down at least.
They just can't go on this DP because of the Aeon disc.
Oh, look at this.
Pop it.
Glimmer Cape forward. They see, though. They have the vision. Uh-oh. Weehaw goes for it. Oh, what a play. Blinks forward so no one will hit him. And now Stanking just dies to Tavo rolling through. We're going to see him possibly push forward. Costabile under the tower. And oh, my. They're just right here. And see you later. There goes Costabile's duplicate.
It's not even a fight, right? Like,
it's not.
They're so strong.
I love that. They saw him just flying in with the Glimmer Cape, so he blinks forward knowing he was trying to ult him. There's a crit. Laposta goes down. On the backside, ADR goes all in for Duster. Does get him, but I have a feeling you're going to die as well, my friend. He will go down. Duster even tips him up. Buyback from Lina. Buyback from Winter Wyvern. Here comes Stanking now, trying to do some percentage-based damage. Nuking him out. Stomp will get dodged by Yules. Does he have the blink up? He does and gets out. They do kill Tavo, but I'm sure he's fine with that. Triple dagger flies, bashes Lina. But now HFN, he blink strikes away. This could be a chase down. Let's see. Looks like they want to find this PA. This would be a big one. No BKB. The roar comes out. This should be a kill. Oh my God, Laposa. They get him, but man, he gets worked right there. And now they're running forward. They're looking for even more. King RD will barely dodge a stop, and I love it. Hides right behind a tree and gets out. And that is HFN dies, but 100% worth it. There's only one set of racks standing.
Yep. SG get the gem, though. Better than nothing, right? They get something.
19,000 gold, but they do have the gem. So what do? Do you just... I bet they really wish Roche was up right now.
Yes, definitely. That'd be like the best possible play for them. But I don't know. You're just in a real shit situation where you're down so much. You have used to use almost every buyback you have. Maybe all of them, not sure. But
do you see what Lina did too? Didn't even finish the BKB, went Dragon Lance as well. So someone's just saying, let's get a lot of range. That's what I guess that's what they're saying. Let's just get a lot of range and hope we don't have to go in.
Just Dragon Lance, very interesting.
Yeah, but the problem is, right, like, you have to hit, like, you don't do damage unless you're hitting a stun, so it feels rough.
Yes.
I do like that they're trying something different. Who knows if it actually works. Almost a Lincoln's fully on Pango now as well.
I always think of it like this. If you look at the carry hero and you think that their next item isn't going to be like that item that changes the game, it just means they need too many items.
Yeah.
Right? They need, like, it's not going to be the BKB, but it's the BKB and the Lincolns. And it's going to be like the, you know, the Pike and the MKB for Arc Warden. That's just how you know you're super, super far behind.
But now, after you kill that HFN, Arc Warden, he's less than half an item of where he needs to be, maybe with that MKB.
Yeah, it's true. It won't stop him getting two-shot, but he might actually be able to deal some damage.
Roche is up. Here we go. We're going to see Stompy Boy come on over. Hawk will scout everything out. It was. I wonder if they saw the Hawk was smoked up. They're trying to kill. Look at, oh, man, Laposa with the jukes. And they actually have to get out on the backside. Flee? Doesn't prog. What the hell? What? Well, Weeha's going to get axed. He's going to use his ulti as well. Otavo rolling through Costabile. Stanking's already dead. That's not a good one. Laposa stomps up, doesn't even get roar. Dagger's going to fly, hits him. Tavo blinks forward with the last second. And now IO blinks him before, and good game called. That was just nicely played by paiN. They, as you said, they hit their item timings, their power peak, and they didn't stop the pressure. That was the best part. They push bottom lane. Guess what? They don't even have an Aegis. They push top lane. They don't need it. They take it, and one more team fight, they win.
Very convincing from paiN. Even after Lina has a 2-0 start with the bounty runes, right?
Like
Weehaw with the bottle purchase.
Yeah, Weehaw didn't.
He gets 3 runes in a row. The first being a double damage.
Yep, double damage, and then the third being a regen. Like, he got perfect runes.
Yes.
And just filled up his bottle. As you see here, take a look at the scoreboard. HFN had an HFN game.
He did.
And they just played very well. King RD, we talked about it's not really his Saiyan King Clockwork playmaking hero, but he made those reactive plays. Like when he saved that bottom lane, he brought him up. They killed the Lina. I like that they changed their game plan.
I did too.
They lost game 1. Yeah.
It looked really good. And now when you go into game 3, SG's going to be thinking, do we ban Pango? Do we ban Io? You know, like second phase, we need to ban the Death Prophet.
They're banning Pango for sure.
Yes, for sure.
This is the first game they let it through, and Tavo didn't even have the best. Like, it didn't feel like paiN had the best lanes in general, and then Pango just comes out with the Javelin mana boots, and you're like, uh-oh, he's doing stuff.
Yep. And then he had the Blink Dagger, too, and it's just like, we can't fight anymore at all.
So a great game from them. That is game number 2. Guess what? That means we have a game number 3. Winner will go on to the grand finals where they wait for the winner of Taurus versus the loser of this. I just said a lot of stuff. I hope you could keep up with that. But we are going to be bringing you game 3 in about 5 to 10 minutes, so stick around, and we will be right back.